Let's talk about stroke, because most strokes are preventable. And today, I am going to share with you the 6 foods that you should be eating if you want to lower your risk of having a stroke. I'm a functional medicine provider. I'm triple board certified in nephrology, internal medicine, and pediatrics. And this video is brought to you by a Center for Kidney Health. A stroke happens when there's an interruption of blood supply to the brain that results in brain damage. So there are 2 major types of strokes. There is an ischemic stroke, which is due to a blockage, and there is a hemorrhagic stroke, which is due to bleeding in the brain. And while we can't control all the risk factors for stroke, like genetics, age, or race, there are things that increase our risk, and those are modifiable risk factors like diabetes, high blood pressure, smoking, and high cholesterol. These are all risk factors that you can control and actually prevent a stroke from happening. Today, we're going to focus on the top 6 foods to eat to help you naturally prevent a stroke. If you find value in today's video, please make sure to like and subscribe so that you can stay up to date with our new weekly videos. The number 1 food you need to eat to help prevent stroke is fish. Fish, particularly fatty fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, and trout, are excellent sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Those omega-3s have been shown to decrease inflammation in the body and promote heart health. Specifically, they can reduce triglycerides, which is a type of fat found in your blood. High levels of triglycerides are associated with an increased risk of pancreatitis and also cardiovascular disease. So eating fish, particularly fatty fish, twice a week can significantly decrease your risk of stroke. And you don't have to eat fish twice a week in order to get the benefits. If you eat it once a week and then switch it up to like a different protein the next week, like chicken or beef or pork, and then the following week eat fish again, your body will still get the benefits of those omega-3s. But the more you eat them, the better. The second food you want to make sure you're eating is nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds like walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds are full of fiber, healthy fats, and antioxidants. All of these nutrients are great for your overall health and can help reduce inflammation. In particular, nuts and seeds contain vitamin E, which has been shown to improve blood flow and lower the risk of blood clots. The healthy fats found in nuts and seeds also contribute to lowering bad cholesterol and helping overall with weight management, both of which can decrease your risk of stroke. While all nuts and seeds are good, walnuts in particular have been shown to improve blood flow and have a lot of antioxidants. So make sure you're including walnuts in your diet regularly. A handful of nuts and seeds daily can really go a long way in reducing your risk of stroke. The third food you want to make sure you're eating to help prevent stroke is fruits and vegetables. This is kind of a broad category, but let's talk about why. Fruits and veggies are rich in antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and fiber. These nutrients can help improve blood flow, lower inflammation, and help with blood pressure and cholesterol management, all of which can lower your risk of stroke. One study found that people who ate more fruits and veggies had a lower risk of stroke regardless of their diet. Another study showed that eating 7 or more servings of fruits and vegetables daily lowered the risk of stroke by 42%. In particular, you want to make sure you're eating citrus fruits, berries, and leafy greens. Citrus fruits and berries are full of flavonoids, which are plant compounds that have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Leafy greens are also rich in folate, which is a B vitamin that helps keep homocysteine levels low. High levels of homocysteine in the blood have been linked to an increased risk of stroke. A simple way to make sure you're getting enough fruits and vegetables is to aim for 500 milliliters of vegetables per day. You can easily do this by adding fruits and vegetables to every meal and snack. I also recommend using fresh produce whenever possible, since frozen fruits and vegetables may contain added sugars or sodium. The fourth food you need to make sure you're eating is whole grains. Whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, and oats are full of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. The fiber in particular can help lower your blood sugar, improve cholesterol levels, and help manage blood pressure. These are all things that can reduce your risk of stroke. One study found that eating more whole grains was associated with a lower risk of stroke, especially in women. Another study found that replacing refined grains with whole grains reduced the risk of stroke by 21. Whole grains also provide energy and can help you maintain a healthy weight, both of which are important for overall health and decreasing your risk of stroke. Aim for at least 3 servings of whole grains daily, such as brown rice, oatmeal, or whole wheat bread. And look for 100% whole grain products when shopping so that you know you're getting the real thing. Number 5 is beans and legumes. Beans and legumes like black beans, kidney beans, and lentils are packed with fiber, vitamins, and minerals, including folate and magnesium. Fiber can help lower cholesterol and blood pressure, both of which can reduce your risk of stroke. Magnesium has also been shown to improve blood flow and reduce the risk of blood clots. Folate, as we mentioned earlier, can help keep homocysteine levels low, which is another risk factor for stroke. One study found that eating more beans was associated with a lower risk of stroke, particularly in people with high blood pressure. Another study found that eating beans, nuts, and seeds regularly could lower the risk of stroke by 22. Not only are beans and legumes good for preventing stroke, but they're also an excellent source of plant-based protein, making them a great meatless option for those looking to reduce their intake of red meat. Beans and legumes also contain antioxidants that can help lower inflammation and improve overall health. Aim for at least 1 serving of beans or legumes daily, such as adding them to soups, salads, or using them as a side dish. Number 6 is avocados. Avocados are a superfood when it comes to preventing stroke. They're full of healthy fats, including monounsaturated fatty acids, which can help lower bad cholesterol and improve blood flow. Avocados are also a great source of potassium, magnesium, and vitamin E, all of which can help lower blood pressure and reduce the risk of blood clots. One study found that people who ate more avocados had a lower risk of stroke. Another study found that eating avocado regularly could reduce the risk of stroke by 16. Not only are avocados good for preventing stroke, but they're also a versatile ingredient that can be added to salads, smoothies, or used as a spread instead of butter or mayonnaise. If you're concerned about your risk of stroke, it's important to see your doctor and talk about what you can do to lower your risk. In addition to making changes to your diet, your doctor may also recommend other lifestyle changes, such as regular exercise or quitting smoking. You may also want to consider taking a daily multivitamin to ensure you're getting all the nutrients you need. In summary, eating a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and healthy proteins like fish can significantly lower your risk of stroke. These foods are packed with nutrients that can help improve blood flow, lower inflammation, and reduce risk factors for stroke, such as high blood pressure and high cholesterol. By making simple changes to your diet, you can help keep yourself and others safe from stroke. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and check out my other videos on heart health, nutrition, and chronic conditions. I release new videos every week. Have a great day and stay healthy.